Hello, my friends. My name is Evelyn Joy, and welcome back to my channel. I deal with the facts on my channel, so I'm not going to be giving any hearsay in this video. I'm going to be talking about how to protect your heart from myocarditis. What is myocarditis? There have been a lot of young people going to the hospital, going to the ER in 2021 with myocarditis. So I'm going to share my screen so that you can know the signs and symptoms and also what is causing this. So first thing I want to share is, what is it, right? Myocarditis, before we talk about the other stuff. So here we are. Myocarditis is an inflammation of the heart muscle, myocardium. The inflammation can reduce your heart's ability to pump and cause rapid or abnormal heart rhythms. Infection with a virus usually causes myocarditis. Sometimes myocarditis can result from a reaction to a drug or be part of a more general inflammatory condition. Signs and symptoms include chest pain, fatigue, shortness of breath, and rapid or irregular heartbeats. Severe myocarditis weakens your heart so that the rest of your body doesn't get enough blood. Clots can form in your heart, leading to a stroke or heart attack. Treatment for myocarditis depends on the cause. Symptoms. If you're in the early stages of myocarditis, or maybe it's myocarditis, I'm not sure, you might have the mild symptoms such as chest pain, rapid or irregular heartbeats, or shortness of breath. Some people with early stages of myocarditis don't have any symptoms. The signs and symptoms of myocarditis vary depending on the cause of the disease. Common myocarditis signs and symptoms include chest pain, rapid or abnormal heartbeat, shortness of breath at rest or during activities, fluid buildup with swelling of your legs, ankles, and feet, fatigue. Other signs and symptoms of a viral infection, such as a headache, body aches, joint pain, fever, a sore throat, or diarrhea. Sometimes myocarditis symptoms may be similar to a heart attack. If you are having unexplained chest pain and shortness of breath, seek emergency medical help. Myocarditis in children. When children develop myocarditis, they might have signs and symptoms including fever, fainting, breathing difficulties, rapid breathing, chest pain, rapid or abnormal heart rhythms. When to see a doctor? Contact your doctor if you have symptoms of myocarditis, particularly chest pain and shortness of breath. Symptoms of myocarditis can resemble a heart attack. Get emergency help if you have unexplained chest pain and shortness of breath. If you have an infection, watch the symptoms of myocarditis and let your doctor know if they occur. If you have severe symptoms, go to the emergency room or call the emergency medical help. Causes. Often the cause of myocarditis isn't identified. Oh, you bonk your head. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. There are many potential causes, but the risk of development... Oh my goodness, you need some peanut butter. Here you go. You want some? Often the cause of myocarditis isn't identified. There are potential causes, but the risk of developing myocarditis is rare. Potential causes of myocarditis include viruses. Many viruses are commonly associated with myocarditis, including the viruses that cause the common cold, COVID-19, hepatitis B and C, etc., gastro infections, bacteria, parasites, fungi, Medications or illegal drugs may cause an allergic or toxic reaction, chemicals or radiation, and other diseases. Complications. Usually, myocarditis goes away without permanent complications. However, severe myocarditis can permanently damage your heart muscle, possibly causing heart failure, heart attack or stroke, rapid or abnormal heart rhythms, and sudden cardiac death. Goes on to talk about prevention. So I'm going to exit out of that.
Can I eat
some peanut butter or a carrot? Go for it, buddy. Have a carrot. Have some. All right. So here's Caleb having some peanut butter from mommy's finger. I know I'm crazy. So why am I talking about myocarditis? Because a lot of times people will call you anti-vax, right? If you're questioning anything, right? I'm not anti-vax. My kids are up to date on their vaccinations, but when there's a new vaccine, I'm not first in line to try it. And this is one of the reasons why. I'm going to share my screen again. People don't believe you when you share articles outside of the CDC. So here's an article from the CDC themselves, so that you guys don't think that I'm just spreading falsehoods. We'll just see what the CDC says. We won't listen to anybody else, right? Okay, just the CDC. That way everybody's on the same page. We're talking about facts. We're not talking about fiction. So here we are. Myocarditis and pericarditis following the mRNA COVID-19 vaccination. This is the cdc.gov/coronavirus information, right? Facts from them, up to date on their website today, okay? More than 177 million people have received at least a dose of the COVID-19 vaccine in the United States, and the CDC continues to monitor the safety of COVID-19 vaccines for any health problems that happen after the vaccination. Since April 2021, there have been more than 1,000 reports of vaccine adverse event reporting system of cases of inflammation of heart called myocarditis and pericarditis, carditis, happening after the RNA COVID-19 vaccination. These reports are rarely reported, given the hundreds of millions of vaccine doses administered. Okay, this is what CDC wants you to know.
My ultimate Joshi.
Okay, CDC and its partners are actively monitoring these reports by reviewing data and medical records to learn more about what happened and to understand any relationship between the COVID-19 vaccination. Most patients who received responded well to treatment and rest and quickly felt better. Confirmed cases have occurred mostly male. Confirmed cases that have occurred mostly in male adolescents and young adults ages 16 and older, probably because it's not approved for under 16, just saying. More often after getting a second dose. So it's usually after the second dose of the mRNA COVID-19 vaccines. You want me to turn you around, buddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I go make a Joshi.
Here it goes on to say that you should still get yourself and your child vaccinated because they think that is so important. Okay? That is what they say on the CDC website. Now I'm going to share.
Can you spell Joshi?
Can I spell Joshi?
Yeah.
Joshy, Joshi. All right, so here we are.
But you have to spell Joshi with my...
Okay, baby. These are different with your markers. You want me to write it? In a minute, buddy. My hands are full at this moment. Studies look at clotting and myocarditis tied to COVID-19 vaccines, and Harvard Health says new information for patients on myocarditis and COVID-19 vaccines. Myocarditis in adolescents after the COVID-19 vaccine typically mild.
Mommy.
Yes, buddy boy. Myocarditis is more common after the COVID-19 infection than vaccination. Okay, so they're saying it's more common with the vaccine, with the infection than with the vaccine. Use caution for those at risk for myocarditis from COVID-19 vaccines. COVID-19 sub-community of the WHO Global Advisory Committee of Vaccine Safety, blah, blah, blah. What caused me to look all of this up is because not only do I know someone who had both doses and has been having heart problems, but obviously they're not going to report it as being connected. But this person probably doesn't even think there's a connection and probably doesn't want me to mention their name, so I won't. But I'm hearing of ER nurses that see so many people with myocarditis after having their second dose of the vaccine, and so they don't want to get vaccinated, so they're losing their ER nurse jobs. Like literally, this is happening. I'm just throwing this out there. I'm not anti-vax, but it's something to be aware of. If you are my friend, if you're not my friend too, if you have had both doses of the vaccine and you're having heart pain, take it seriously. Make sure you get checked out. That's all I want to say. I'm not saying you should get the shot or not get the shot. Do what's best for you, right? But be aware of possible side effects that you need to get checked out and make sure you get it treated. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye.